Hi, my name is Leticia, also known as Simply Leticia, and welcome back for one more video. I always tell you guys that I love customizing everything I own, especially using stickers and acrylic markers. I always have every single one of my sketchbooks, journals, notebooks decorated because for me, if they're just plain, they're not fun at all. Since you guys ask a lot, how do I do this? What supplies do I use today? I'm going to show you guys how do I use Artax to decorate my new journals that I bought. A lot of you have asked me the difference between acrylic markers and alcohol markers. So alcohol markers are alcohol based, which basically means they're like more for paper and making more professional artwork. Whereas for acrylic markers, you can use it in any surface. If you want to paint your table, a cup, a notebook, a journal, if you want to decorate your phone case cover, your iPad cover, if you want to decorate the walls, you can use acrylic markers. And these ones in specific, they are brush tips, which is perfect if you like to do lettering and calligraphy like I do. And we're gonna unbox them together and decorate these two new journals that I have. Let's not mind how dirty my table is because I try to clean this, but it's glue and it won't come off. Anyways, let's go to what actually matters. I'm actually so excited to unbox this. I love opening new art supplies and especially markers. One of my favorite things about this brand is that they are no pumping, which basically means that you don't have to actually activate each marker because they already come. Oh my god, they're so pretty. They already come with the tips activated, and so that makes your life so much easier. And look how many new colors we have. There's 36 new colors. And can we talk about the packaging? Look at the packaging of them. This is so cute. I love the smiley faces. So basically, this is how they are. They are brush tip, and here you can see all the ink. I think first we should test all of them out. So I'm gonna get a page of my sketchbook and we're gonna try them. Oh my god, I love this color. Oh, they're so smooth. And the best thing about brush tips is that, especially for me that loves to do calligraphy, the good thing about them is that you can do thin lines and thick lines. So if you're doing a letter, it will look something like this. Oh, this is so satisfying. Also, the amount of ink. This are filled markers, like they're all the way through. They're gonna last me a very long time. Love this color. So we have black and white. What I'm gonna do to test the white, I'm gonna put black first, and then we're gonna test the white on top to see the quality. I think the black marker and the white marker is always what I look forward to reviewing because they're the most important markers for me. So the black one, I definitely approve. It's so opaque and you don't need to pass a bunch of different layers, and also it doesn't look gray. There's some markers that you buy sometimes, the ink will look gray and not really black. I'm gonna let this dry and then we're gonna test the white one for the last color. Ooh, I love this color. Now that we test all 35 colors for last, we're gonna test the white. They dry pretty fast, so that's really good. Oh my god, look at that. This is so perfect. I feel like the white, maybe you might need another layer, but just for the first layer being this opaque, it's really good. So here are all 36 colors. What I love about this the most is that this 36 set, you have pastel colors, neon colors, bright colors, like you have every single different type, and I think this is really good. Now let's start decorating our journals. So these journals are like made out of paper kind of it, like almost like cardboard, but I love decorating them. The colors always look so bright over here. So we're gonna decorate the front, the back, and I want to make this like Aladdin theme. I don't know why I have a whole new world song in my head. I'm gonna write a whole new world on this side and friend like me on the back. We're gonna have an Aladdin themed notebook. I don't know, it's kind of fun to do this. So for the color palette, I want to write it in purple because I feel like purple and yellow really reminds me of the movie. Also teal green, kind of. So it'd be something like this and maybe like a dark blue, because I feel like this is more jasmine, but there is like the dark blue aspect of the movie. So maybe something like this, or the purple has to be darker. I'm not sure. Sometimes you gotta give it a shake just so the paint can mix a little bit. Okay, so this is the first layer. I put it like a brighter color, and then we're gonna put a darker one on top. It's gonna make sense later, but I gotta say that they're really smooth for you to make lettering. While the actual letters dry, I'm gonna make the background. I feel like Aladdin, we gotta include some stars for the magic. I love how the yellow looks. It's really bright. The only issue I'm having with this marker, I really like them, but if I'm giving you guys an honest review, is the actual packaging. For some reason, it keeps unscrewing over here and I have to screw them back. Not that it's going to be like a terrible issue for me, but it's just something to point out because it can annoy some people. Okay, I like this way better. I think I'm gonna put a star in here because these words were really not meant to be together. Gotta shake well with the cap on before each use so we don't splatter ink everywhere. Here, I always like to do these little things under the word. When they dry really good. And so you can just like overlayer colors, which is really amazing. Now it comes the fun part. Remember how I told you guys that black and white are usually my favorite and most important colors because they are the ones that bring the details into the drawing. So I'm gonna use the black to do some outlining on the lettering and the white to make all the details at the end. It makes such a difference when you use the black marker to outline. I'm actually really excited to do the back and see how it's gonna look because I really like this. For the back, I might use the same colors, so we keep on the same color scheme. Never had a friend like me. We're gonna do where it fits. Okay, now it looks better. Does it look amazing? No, but we're gonna make it look amazing. While that dries, we go for the background. A tip, don't use bracelets while you're making art because it does that. Get this. Same steps, nothing different, guys. So we have front and we have back. The only thing about the back is how there's too many words. It's not about the markers, it's about how I didn't like my own art. But I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of that. Comment down below what you think about the back. Do you prefer the back or the front of this first journal? Now, since we used a lot of like colder colors, which is like blue and purple, green, I'm gonna make this one Moana themed and I'm gonna make it using warmer colors, the other color palette that we didn't use. I'm actually really curious to use these ones over here because they're colors I've never seen. And this is screaming Moana to me. All this here, this color palette is screaming Moana. Okay, so for the front, I want to do How Far I'll Go from the first movie. And on the back, we're going to do What Lies Beyond, which is a song from the second movie. You guys know Moana is my favorite of all time of every single movie ever. So we need to have a journal of hers. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to start with this color. We're gonna make an ocean. Ocean chose me. I am Moana of Motunui. You will board my boat, sail across the sea, and restore the heart of the Fiji. Oh my god, wait, we need green to make the heart of the Fiji. Do I know how to make that? No, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm using a photo for reference. What are the chances this is gonna go wrong? I'm gonna use a brighter green for the oval shape. Color in. While that dries, we go back to the lettering. I don't know, it kind of looks weird. You can kind of blend them too. I'm not really good with blending overall. I'm being very honest, okay? Blending, it's not really my thing. It's something I have to learn, but sometimes I try. I might do this in red. Are you dry? Yep. Okay, so I left it like this for now, and I'm gonna fix it with shadows later, but now I'm gonna go back to the heart of the Fiji and we're gonna try to make the drawing. Oh my god, why do I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to do this? And then we come back here and then we whoop. Look, it doesn't look perfect. It actually looks nothing like the movie, but we're gonna pretend it does. Should I make like another ocean thing here? I might make it like here. A little smiley face. I kind of like this. I think the black outline might save it. So yeah, but I think we're missing a few details. I'm gonna use a little bit of yellow Ooh, this might be my favorite journal of all time. I got a bit too excited, so I finished the front and the back. I don't like the back as much. There's something missing, and I cannot point out what it is, but the markers worked so well. I was able to layer them and everything, and they look so opaque. They look so good. It actually looks like it's printed in here, and that's amazing. Conclusion on the markers and how they actually turn out. When I say I didn't really like some parts of it, it was about my own art. It's not really about the marker itself. The marker itself is amazing. They're really opaque, really bright colors. They dry fast, really, really good. As I told you before, the only thing I had against them, sometimes they keep unscrewing from here. I'm not really sure if it's like something that happened with my markers, but the paint makes up for it. The brush tip makes up for it. I'm in love with this notebooks. I think they turn out so good. The colors just really popped out on this background that it's like brownish. But let me remind you guys that you can use these markers in any surface you would like. If you want me to do a part 2 for this video and decorate maybe a water bottle or phone case or something like this, comment down below and I will gladly do so because I had so much fun doing this. Let me know what you guys think about the journals itself. Enjoy your coupon down below. Like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.